Okay, y'all, I know this is gonna sound backwards as fuck, but hear me out. I'm pretty sure I bought my last two Benzes in cash because I'm trying to fill the void of a 2004 Hyundai Sonata. And even though it's got way less technology and is like 20 years older, I might sell the newer Benz if I can find the right 2004 Hyundai Sonata. For a little bit of background, here is a 2004 C-Class Mercedes-Benz. Here is my Hyundai Sonata that I changed the grille on and plasti dipped the wheels white, but either way, similar, right? So, long story short, what had happened was I was in love with this Hyundai Sonata. I don't think I even realized that it was because it looked like a Jaguar or a Benz, but I do remember noticing that after I bought the car. But I had seen them around town because this was a long time ago. And so when I finally got mine, I was absolutely in love with this car, but I took it on a road trip, a very long road trip with a good friend of mine. And during that road trip, while we were asleep in our hotel room, an 18-wheeler drove through the hotel, like literally through the building, and into my car and wrecked it. But that actually didn't destroy my car. However, my transmission, I guess, was going bad because it had a bad, I can't even remember what part was going bad. We had to take it to a mechanic in Rhode Island, which is not near where I live, and I had to drive it the whole way back. And they're like, well, you do have this problem, and if it continues to go on, your whole transmission is going to explode, but you're fine to drive it home. Well, apparently it was not fine. So it had to go to the graveyard where good cars go to die. So I took the insurance money from the wreck, which was like enough to cover the car because I think they did consider it totaled. I don't know. It was pretty smashed up. I should have included pictures, but I didn't. And I bought another Hyundai that was also badass, like very luxury. I could do a whole separate video on that. But once I was in Austin, Texas, it started leaking oil. And I was like, I want a new car, and I've honestly saved a lot of money. I can kind of buy what I want at this point. Not anything I want. I mean, some cars are like worth millions of dollars, which I don't have, but. Anywho doodles, I was looking for a new car because I really needed one, and the person I was seeing at the time, who shall not be named, decided that because he is a person who inherited money that doesn't really make sense, but we're not going to go into that, he was going to buy an Audi. And what did I want at the time? I wanted something that looked like this. Or this, my baby. So I wound up buying my first Mercedes-Benz, which is, just a C-Class, nothing crazy, but it was out of pocket, and that car was a lemon, let me tell you. This car, well, it wasn't a lemon, actually. It was wrecked like 4 times, but hidden somehow in the Carfax report. And then after I got rid of my car, when I bought my new one that I have now that is doing much, much better, I even called the dealership that it wound up getting sold to, and I was like, you cannot sell this car, it's going to explode, and they sold it anyway. And I feel really bad for whoever has it now. But anyway, you can see my old Hyundai Sonata in the bottom 2 pictures. Then not my next car, but the first Mercedes-Benz on the right, and then my newest one on the left. You happen to notice a similarity? So I do love my car, and I have no issues with it, which is the 2021 C300 4MATIC. It's beautiful. It has all the things that I love about a car, which is tan interior, with fake wood paneling, chrome, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and obviously like all the new tech and stuff like that. But basically, I like some cars that look like an old man or possibly like a drug dealer would probably drive them. And I'm so picky about cars that I will keep buying like Benzes or maybe an old Sonata because I like one thing in particular, and it's stupid, I know. But if you were me and you could find an old 2004 Hyundai Sonata that was also white. Nothing weird. White is like the best, I swear, with dirt. I know it seems like it wouldn't be, but I like it for like dirt reasons, and it just kind of goes with everything and is pretty neutral. But if you found one and you knew you could install a screen for probably like $800 to do the backup camera and the Apple CarPlay to make it a little bit more up to date, would you sell the BENZ? And also, how would you do it? Because private sales, obviously, you make the most money, but you run into like, are they paying you cash? Or are you going to check every $100 bill with one of those pens to make sure you're getting all your cash, or have some special cashier's check, go to the bank, you have to go to the notary? Or would you go through a service? I don't know. It's just weird because I bought the car like less than a year ago, and I'm already thinking about getting rid of it because I just figured out that it's not the BENZ that I want. It's my high school dream car that I want. So what would you do? Would you just keep the car you have? It's paid off. It's been running great. But you know it's going to cost money to fix in the future. And you know that you bought it to look like your old high school car. Or would you buy a 20-some-year-old car that's probably going to have like 200,000 miles on it? Maybe not, maybe something less, and then have to do some electrical work, but it's going to be way cheaper and cost way less to maintain. I don't know. Let me know in the comments.